Hello my friends, today is the 21st of June, it's the summer solstice, longest day of the year. Happy summer solstice to all of you. Today's video is about smart, intelligent and educated. My son David's here with me and he's helping me, he's doing the video recording, and he's now going to put up a video of a gentleman who sadly passed away a few years ago, a savant called Kim Peek, who was the inspiration behind the movie Rain Man, starring Dustin Hoffman. Kim Peek had a fantastic memory. He memorized everything, and his forte was reading, and everything he read, he remembered. And he used to get a telephone, in one of the programs I remember watching, they give him a German telephone directory that thick, and with one eye he can scan one page, and with the other eye scan the other page in about 2 seconds and remember everything in it. And I remember somebody in the audience saying to him, on page 275 of the German telephone directory, 8 lines down, who lives there, and he was able to name the person, their address, their email address, their phone number, everything.
The public library here is Kim's favourite place in the world. Kim devours books on anything and everything, as many as 8 in a day.
He reads a page that you and I would read in 3 minutes. It takes him about 8 to 10 seconds. He reads the left page of the left eye, right page of the right eye, and remembers about 98% of it. He has 15 subject areas. When I explain them to people, I try to say about the only thing he can't do, he can't reason out mathematical problems.
Okay, now Kim Peek would win Mastermind. He would win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire easily, because all those competitions all rely on memory. At the moment, I am tutoring A-level biology students, and what they have to do to get an A star is to learn and learn, just like Kim Peek. And using today's computer terminology, to get an A star in any subject, all you need to do is copy and paste. Simple as that. I myself, I have a first-class honours degree in biology. I have a master's degree in contemporary biology and biochemistry. I have a diploma in education, don't know where it is, lying about the house somewhere. I'm a member of the Institute of Biology. I'm a chartered biologist. I used to be a member of the Royal Society until they kicked me out because of my stance on COVID. And some people will say to me, by Liam Mulholland, you're one of the smartest boys in Portadown. Look at all the letters you have after your name. And I would say, stop right there. I am not smart. That is not the definition of smartness and intelligence. I am well read in my subject. I'm well educated. But that does not mean I am smart. And I think I told you one time before in one of my videos, if you get a monkey and starve it for a week and take out all the furniture out of your sitting room and tie a banana up to the chandelier and throw the monkey in, he's starved and he sees the banana and he keeps jumping up for the banana and he's that much short, he can't reach it, and you open the sitting room door, remember there's no furniture in it, open the sitting room door, put in a milk crate. The monkey hasn't the smartness, the intelligence to go and get that milk crate, set it under the chandelier, step on it and get the banana. That requires intelligence. Similarly, in Kim Peek's case, this is a little kid's, what do you call it? Not jigsaw puzzle, but a wee puzzle for kids. Now, if I was to take those things out, and can you point the camera to that there, David? No? Really? And Kim Peek saw all those objects and he saw that. Kim Peek would not have the intelligence. He would not know that the shark goes in there unless he has seen it before. Unless Kim Peek saw all those objects in place, he would not have the intelligence to put them back in place. Okay? And getting back to the old COVID situation, I remember a couple of years ago, actually, the most intelligent people and the smart, I'm going to use the word smart and intelligent to mean exactly the same thing. People who can think logically and people who can think for themselves, who don't just follow the narrative, yeah? And growing up on a wee farm in County Armagh, farmers' children, farmers' sons always learn how to make things. They watch their daddy making this and making that, improvising, using their head and using their hands to make things, yeah? And the most intelligent, smartest people I know are bricklayers, plasterers, plumbers, sparks, and mechanics. And there's a good friend of mine down the road called Bill Neal. Bill Neal is, in my estimation, the best and the most intelligent person that I've ever met in my life. And I remember way back 2 years ago when the old vaccines was coming out, and I was down getting my car serviced with Bill, and I said, Bill, what about the old vaccine? He says, there's no way I might take a not, Liam. And he told me why, and I had done an analogy. He said to me, if a guy came up, a representative, can you see that in the camera there, David? If a guy came up in the camera and said, there's this brand new oil called, not there's the word pie, and the company was called Pfizer, yeah? Pfizer engine oil. And the guy said to me, you know, I'm from the government here, and you have to put this oil in all the cars you do from now on, and any cars you're servicing for people. Well, the first question I would be asking them is, has this oil been tested? Has it been approved? Is there any references from anybody that has used it? And then, if you look a bit closer at the small print, it says on the small print, can you see the small print at the very bottom there? I'm going to read it for you. It says here, Pfizer engine oil, modified revolutionary new additive, mRNA. mRNA is an experimental new oil recommended for all internal combustion engines. And in the small print at the bottom, it says, disclaimer, the manufacturer is not liable for any loss or damage to any vehicle caused by the use of this product. Right? So, the way Bill would have said it was, Bill would have said, tell you what, Mr. Representative, come back to me in 2 or 3 years' time and give me references to see has anybody's cars or engines seized or broken down. And I can tell you something, the temper that boy has, I wouldn't go near him, because if Bill had put that stuff in car engines, there would have been so many people coming back looking their money back because the car would have seized, or they had this fault or that fault. Yeah. So using that terminology, this is why I'm saying people like Bill Neal are so intelligent. He would question, why would I put that there into my body when there is no proof that it works, that it's experimental? Yeah. But I'll tell you what I'll do. He says, I'll wait for 4 or 5 years, and if nobody has any adverse reactions and if it's all good, then I'll take that. So that, my friends, is the end of my little video. The difference between smartness and highly educated. If I was stranded, let's say I was shipwrecked on a desert island, who would I rather have with me? Would I rather have a PhD or someone with a doctorate, or someone who's a lecturer or a doctor, or someone who's teaching in school? Or would I rather have someone like Bill Neal who I know could go out there and make things and maybe build huts and try and protect him and me and make things and use the head, use intelligence? That is the difference between highly educated people and people who are totally intelligent. And the world is following people who are highly educated, but they are not intelligent. Yeah? So I hope that makes a simplistic explanation of the difference between being highly educated and being intelligent. Thank you.